we are going to be doing a training on the transformer, on a main power transformer. We're going to be talking about different parts of the transformer. We're also going to be explaining how you adjust the tap changer setting on the transformer. I will be training Mr. Casanova Brown today on how to adjust the tap changer on the transformer. My name is Joel Casanova. I'm the maintenance assistant at BMR, which is a wind farm in St. Elizabeth. And Mr. Casanova Brown is the plant manager for the wind farm here in St. Elizabeth. So this is a 69 kV wind farm. I'm going to be taking you around to show you different parts of the transformer, the main power transformer that is right here. So let's start from this side. So here we have the radiators. And underneath the radiator we have the fans. Now the radiator and the fan is for. So here we have the radiator and we have the fans, the cooling fans. And the purpose of the radiator and the cooling fan is for cooling the transformer when it gets above a certain temperature. So once it's working on load, it will get hot and the fans will chip in and cool the radiator, which in turn cools the oil that flows through the radiator and cools the transformer. And this radiator on both sides, this is the high side of the transformer. And on the next side, you have the low side of the transformer. At this side of the transformer, we have 69 kV that you see come here. You have surge arresters and you have CT bushings. If we come around here, we have the control panels on the transformer. And on the control panels, we have different mechanisms that we can adjust to have the transformer function different. We also have a panel over here as well, so we can adjust where you're going to be programming the tap changer. You will program it here at the deck width. This is the control panel. So how this transformer works, 69 kV comes in and it is stepped down to 34.5 kV to go to the wind turbines. But when the power is flowing in the opposite direction, that 34.5 kV is stepped up to 69 kV and it flows to JPS, where it goes into the national grid. So we're going to go back around there now and we'll look at the side that has the tap changer. On the side of the transformer. Oh, you okay, bro? Mr. Brown, you're hearing what I'm saying clearly? And understanding what I'm saying?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. On this side of the transformer, we also have a Morgan Schaefer Callisto, and the purpose of the Morgan Schaefer Callisto is to measure the dissolved gases inside the transformer and other harmful substances, and it gives you a reading right here on the display. So like right here now, you see it has H2 and LDL, it has CO at 820 and it has WRS at 8. So these are different dangerous elements that are inside the transformers, and it tells you the level of them so you can be aware of what to do. You also have an oil sampling port right here that you will take oil sampling when you're taking oil sample from the transformer. you have to take oil sample from the transformer sometime every 6 months to make sure it is working correctly. Just like how you would go to the doctor and do a blood test. You will take some oil from the transformer, send it to the lab, and they will test and let you know the transformer is working okay. Now here we have the desiccant, and the purpose of this desiccant is to absorb any moisture that is inside the transformer. So just like how you would put these desiccants in your clothes drawer, if you buy a new shoes, you'll find them inside. It's the same thing. They are here to keep any moisture that enters the transformer to absorb that moisture. Now here we have the online tap changer. And the reason why it's an online tap changer is because it can change without the transformer coming offline, meaning you don't have to turn off the transformer to change the taps. Now, this tap changer can change the tap, it can change it locally or automatically. Automatically meaning that the transformer and the relays and the computer will sense the voltage when it increases and decreases to a certain point on the low side of the transformer. It senses that voltage and it will either step down or step up the voltage on the low side of the transformer to keep it within the correct bandwidth that it's supposed to be in. The correct bandwidth should be anywhere in the 34.5 kV. If you go too high above 34.5 kV or too low, then this transformer will automatically switch itself. And it will, if it's too low, it will increase the amount that opens itself. So this is inside of it, and this is the display, outside display of the tap changer. So right now we're at tap 8. So the transformer was to get too high, the tap changer will automatically switch it up and it will go down to tap 7. And if it's still too high, it will automatically switch it again and it will go down to tap 6. And vice versa. If it's too low, it will switch it up. And if it's still too low, it will continue switching it up until it reaches desired value and it will stop. And it will stay there until it senses a voltage that is harmful to the transformer. We'll try to correct that voltage. Here we have the switch that switches from remote to local. When it's in remote, the transformer will automatically do all that tap setting change by itself. You don't have to do anything. It senses the voltage coming in and going out, and it will automatically change that voltage, keep it in the desired bandwidth of 34.5 kV. Now, when you need to operate this transformer from right here, physically, you need to put this switch into local, that's right here. So you have remote, you have off and local. When it's in off, it's neither going to operate remotely or locally. So when it's in local, you physically stand here and you press the plus sign here if you want it to go up. You press the minus sign here, N minus, if you want it to go down. So 1 minus N, or a plus sign that's underneath, will go up. N minus 1, or the minus underneath, will go down. You have a light here that you can use if it's night. You also have the tap settings display here. We have the tap counter here, which tells you total amount of tap operation this transformer has over its lifetime that it has. So this tells you amount of time this tap has changed since this transformer has been here. I hope Mr. Brown is getting everything that I'm saying and understanding quite well. Okay. We also have an oil tank up here. We got from that. There's an oil tank up here, and that oil tank stores the oil that's inside the transformer. And if oil in the transformer is hot, too hot, you evaporate up into the tank, and that hot oil will then cool and condensate, basically condense and go back into the transformer. So now I'm gonna move on to the part where I'll show you how to use the online tap changer in local position. So we're gonna first go inside and look at the voltage on the low voltage side and see where we are at, and then we will come back, change the tap changer and see where the voltage is at after. So let's go inside and look at the voltage. So here we have a HMI computer, and this HMI computer, it gives you the most relevant information, current information that you need to know what is happening in all the circuits inside the entire plant. So here we have the low side, and here we have the high side. Currently the high side is at 72.09 kV, and the low side is at 35.5 kV, meaning that we are actually running a bit high than should. So right now we need to put the tap changer in local and bring this tap down so that this 35.5 kV can go down to 34.5 kV or as close as possible to 34.5 kV, which is right here. You get that figure right here? This is an SEL program, and it's an HMI computer that we use to check whatever we need to check. So we're at 35.5 kV now, and we're going to go back outside, and after we go back outside, we're going to change it up, and we will see what happens. So let's go back outside.
Okay, Joel had explained what the transformer is and how it works, and I'm going to try my best to repeat what he shared and see how much I've learned from him. The transformer consists of two sides, the low side and the high side. The low side comes in at 34.5 kV. The high side of the transformer is 69.5 kV, 69 kV. On this side of the transformer we have some radiators and fans, and the radiators are used to cool the oil, and the fans are used to cool the radiators. We go around here and we see that we have some bushings and CTs and VTs, voltage transformers and current transformers that give us the measurement on the transformer. Then around here we have the control panel for the fans, and you can select which set of fans you want to use to run, and based on your selection you adjust these accordingly. This panel, we have on this side the tap changer controller. This is the unit that sends the signal to the tap changer on the other side to automatically change the setting. And over here we have an indicator that measures the temperature of the oil in the transformer. And for this side, on the low side, we have some more radiators and fans that we use to cool the oil. This unit is used to give us an online measurement of the gases that are in the oil, Right now we're showing H2 as hydrogen, which is lower than the dissolved limit. And if you want to see the other gases, you press this button and it scrolls through the other parameters like carbon monoxide and water content. On top there is the storage tank that stores the oil for the transformer. This is now the tap changer mechanism, and right now it's in remote, and we're going to, the voltage is still at the high, so we need to cut down a little more. So how to operate this, we put this to local, and we want to lower the voltage some more. So we press here. And the voltage should be lower than what it was before. We go inside and take a look to see what's going on. Okay, it was at 34.9 when we were outside, and we're going to wait to see how low it will get. Oh, the voltage has moved from 34.9 down to 34.6 after we change the setting on the tap changer.
Which means we moved down another 0.4 kV.
Yes.
So that is how you hope everybody learn. Mr. Brown, we hope you fully learned what I have just teach you.
Yes, sir.
Yes. And that is how you adjust the tap settings and the tap changer on a power transformer within a substation. I'd like to give special thanks to Mr. Brown and special thanks to Mr. Dane Collins, our video man, who is videoing us. Thank you very much for participating, and I hope you all learned well and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.
Yeah.